Here comes the man in the suit. It's a legend. It's Brian Kruse. Kruse Control Show. Kruse Control Show. Wow. Kruse Control Show. Kruse Control Show.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, June 19th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy hump day. Hope you humped it up the best you could today. And it's only those you guys you are, you can hump. Just hump it up. And if you didn't hump it up after the show. You know, you just got time to get it in. You got time to get it in. Anyways, joining me back on Kruse Control is my resident intellectual himself, kicking ass, bringing up the facts, he gets the names, health names, skirted in that son bitch, Mr. Mike Casey. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Brian. Thanks for having me on again. You know, it's Wednesday, so we got a pretty impressive crew here tonight. Hey, I can't even see who's in the chat here. I gotta be on top of this. Hey, Edward Hyde joining us. What's up, Eddie?
What's up? Good to see you, man.
I give you a hard time because I love you.
It's here now.
Peppy loves you, Mike.
Nice.
Just so you know, he does love you, and he will give you a hard time the whole show. You know, that's what he does. So, good to see you, man. Thank you for being back on Kruse Control.
That's really sweet. That's sweet of Peppy to admit that. I know that he's got a toxic masculinity thing that he's processing through in therapy. So,
It's
I
true.
appreciate
Moving
all
on.
your hard
Move
work, Peppy.
on.
Okay. all right, Peppy. Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on. Anyways, also, Mike, join us back on Kruse Control. It wouldn't be a hump day. It wouldn't be a Wednesday if he wasn't here, everybody. Our comic book king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland. How's it going, Sean?
Hello. Good to see everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time out there and wherever the heck you guys are. It's hot as hell, and I wish I was in bed sleeping. But you know, I'm here, and I'm just so excited to just tear into a new beautiful day of stories with you all. Hello in the chat. Hello, everybody. Yeah, let's get into it, Brian. Let's go.
With the name, Sean.
Okay, Pepe. Yeah. I don't just say to that at all. But yeah, good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know, I think it's gonna be a great
Let's
night
keep
tonight.
it professional now, beautiful. Keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? I'm Pep Star, and I keeps it professional. I'm a professional.
Yeah,
Sure.
yes, you
That's
are,
what they say
Pepe.
about you. That's true,
That's-
Pepe, yes.
That's what we all say. But also joining us back on Kruse Control on this special Hump Day edition. It's not Friday. He might be still thirsty. The thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. GR, how's it going, man?
It's going great, Brian. Good to be here on a Wednesday with the resident genius and the resident comic book king himself.
I know, right? It's fucking.
The daddy in the house.
Thanks, Pepe. Yeah, there's days in the house. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you guys all here together. It's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be a fun night. And of course, you hear Pepe. How's it going, man? What's going on?
Brian, you looking dapper. Like Dapper Dan. Uptown. Harlem. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Pep Star. Appreciate that, man. But you know, it's Wednesday, right? It's your favorite time.
Hump it up on hump day.
Yeah, you're gonna hump it up, man. Yeah. I know you're gonna do it.
And I mean that, man.
I know. Okay, it's Pepe. So what's gonna be great tonight? Let's do something great, Pepe. Come on, what's going on? Anything gonna happen? Huh?
Can we get into it already?
Okay, never mind. All right. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you all. Good to see you all in the chat, too. Thank you for being back. Happy hump day. And like I said, if you haven't humped anybody, hump them after the show, please, because it is hump day. So that's what we do here.
Quick question, Brian. Are you wearing
Sean.
a tan suit in honor of Juneteenth?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Well,
Good.
funny,
That makes
you
sense.
told me 5 minutes ago
It was
that
all
for
planned.
the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it was all planned.
Fame. Oh,
Nah,
It's
it's not for the Hall of
Juneteenth,
Fame, but it's Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Happy
Juneteenth, man.
Juneteenth. I know. It's gonna be the humpiest Juneteenth of all Juneteenths out there. That's all I can say. But thank you all for being here. Appreciate you so much. And it wouldn't be a day. And it's Juneteenth. It is Juneteenth. But it wouldn't be any kind of day if we didn't have what we like to say. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, every day of the week. It could be whatever's going to happen. There's something happens. What's happening? Something breaking news. I don't know what I was doing right there, everybody. But very first thing I want to tell you about is Furiosa, because Furiosa has come into streaming. That's right. It didn't take that long, did it? Unfortunately, this movie did so bad in box office, they're already releasing it, which sucks. I still liked it. 168 million bucks, and it had a budget of 160 million. So, not doing well, Furiosa. You can buy it at home for $29.99, and you can rent it for 24-hour rental for $24.99 on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and more, starting June 25th. So we're not that far away. And breaking news time, Edward Hyde. And also, Tom Hardy came forward and said that he has a secret thing going on in the works. He's working on something, but it's not going to be the Wasteland movie, because he said I'm pretty sure. I think that's not happening, which makes sense after all this. And we know that George Miller was saying that probably wouldn't happen, unfortunately. But something that did take a long time to happen, but is happening. Maybe it'll happen to Furiosa. Is Gladiator 2. And Gladiator 2 is moving forward, and they've been showing some footage from the Ridley Scott epic sequel to the freaking 2003 it was, I think it came out. Insane. It's been forever since we've had Gladiator. And everyone's raving about her now. Paramount's saying that it has the biggest action sequence of all time on film for this. And people are just raving. They said it's be the best thing ever. Paramount needs to fucking win. They really do really bad right now. So I hope it is good. But Ridley Scott's excited. He said it was worth the wait. And they've been playing little trailers and teasers for it recently at a bunch of events over the world. And I'm excited about it more and more because there's just buzz around this whole thing. It took a long time to get here. Pedro Pascal, of course, is in this. Paul Mescal's in here. Denzel Washington's in this one. But honestly, I think Pedro's kind of the main focus of this whole thing, so hopefully he kicks some ass, and we are pretty happy to be back in the Gladiator, in the Octagon one more time. I'm excited to see it. But I'm also excited about Super Mario Brothers 2, or Super Mario 2, or whatever some people fucking call it, because Miyamoto's still not saying what it's going to be. He goes, it's the next one. It's the next one, but we're not saying if it's a direct sequel, or if it's like Super Smash Brothers, or if it's maybe Luigi's Mansion. Who knows? But we do know after $1.35 billion, they're definitely doing another one. And now they officially released a date when we get this, April 3rd, 2026. So it's not that far away. Well, it's some time. Damn. But we have a release date for it, for this unknown Mario sequel movie. And I just can't wait to see what happens. I mean, Chris Pratt, we probably do 3 more animated voices to bring us back to Mario again. He'll probably be, I don't know, like I said, maybe Gumby. Then he'll be, I don't know, he'll be another character that was just maybe he'll be, maybe Sonic all of a sudden. Chris Pratt, Sonic, why not? Sorry, Sonic. But anyways, that's moving forward. And another video game movie.
The Gumby casting.
You think he could be
Gumby?
We were talking about Gumby on Friday.
Convincing Gumby, actually.
I see him as Pokey. Give him the horse.
Pokey, yeah. No, after I said it out loud, Sean.
Yeah.
You can poke away at it, He can be Pokey.
Yeah, let him be Pokey, man. Yeah.
Or maybe a Pokey. He's not, he's not postmodern enough to be Prickle, the dinosaur.
Maybe they'll throw him in Street Fighter, though, Mike, because Street Fighter's moving forward, too. Well, it's kind of on hold because they've tried to do another movie of Street Fighter since the 90s one, and over Amazon is supposed to happen, but now it's on hold because they lost their directors. Now, the directors from Talk to Me, which was a great freaking movie. I really like Talk to Me. I think that from A24, but they have another A24 project that's kind of not lining up with this they signed on before. So Danny and Michael Philippou, I've dropped off of the project right now. So what will happen with this? I mean, come on, Street Fighter, guys. I can't wait to see more Street Fighter. Let's do it right. I mean, I don't know if we can match that Jean-Claude Van Damme version, but that shit was garbage.
Don't even touch it.
Don't even touch the 94 classic, right? But it's still happening, moving forward, unlike Blade. I don't know if Blade's ever going to happen. But Wesley Snipes came forward to talk about this too. And he had a little comment over there, and he says, after more than 25 years since he starred as Blade, he goes, Blade, lordy, folks. Still looking for that secret sauce. Riding snowmobiles in traffic, kind of rough. I don't know what that really means. But he wrote this on X. Then he said,
okay, I'm glad you don't know either, Brian. I had no idea what it meant when I read that tweet.
I know. Then he said, daywalkers make it look easy, don't they? So, I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, GR, turn off your stream, buddy.
You ever get a little feed from you?
Again.
I don't have anything on.
Okay.
Oh, I lost him. Something happened. But yeah, this is moving forward maybe eventually, but I don't know what the hell he's even saying about this, right? I have no idea what he's saying about it. So maybe someone can decipher that later on. I don't know. But there is a big rumor that Wesley Snipes' version of Blade will be in Deadpool and Wolverine. That's been going on for a while. I've been talking about this. But will they be in there? I don't know. There's some people rumored of this. But also, Sean Levy came forward and said that, he would love to do a Spider-Man Deadpool movie. That's something he would love to do. The thing about Deadpool is he thinks he makes everything more interesting because of his audacity. But boy, oh boy, I'm sure I'd love to see Deadpool and Spidey. That'd be a movie I love to make. And honestly, I would love to see that too. Like, why not throw Deadpool and they're like two costume characters together again? I think that shit would be awesome. Sean, have they ever been together before in the comic books at all? Spider-Man and Deadpool? Is that a thing? And that's something that maybe comic book fans would be like looking for?
Yeah, a few little team ups throughout the years. I even believe there was a Deadpool Spider-Man like team up miniseries actually a long time ago. But yeah, I think it's also one of the only characters that makes Peter Parker a little insecure and a little maybe uneasy with how familial Deadpool will be. There's actually some good art out there of Deadpool, and he basically just throws a bunch of patches on Spider-Man's outfit and gives him a giant gun and like, you're set, you're good, we're going to battle kind of thing. So yeah, that's happened before. Don't want to see it in a movie though. Let's go.
Oh, we'll get more about that later. But somebody else rumored to be in that Deadpool Wolverine movie, of course, is Sir Ian McKellen as Magneto, and I believe this because they had that whole thing coming forward being like, Patrick and I are in something together. Patrick Stewart actually said that that we're in something together with Marvel and can't wait for everybody to see it. And it's like, why are you leaking that shit, man? But I guarantee he's in there. But he also old, so it's tough. I'm happy that he's doing better. Everyone's wishing him a speedy, full recover as we are as well. But it sounds like he's in good spirits and he will be rocking back before you know it. May wind up in the hospital already. Yeah, but he would get out of that hospital if he was actually me. He would fucking bend some shit and fly out like he did in the X-Men movies, But speaking of the X-Men movies too, Alan Cumming came forward and said that was the gayest project he's worked on as X-Men too. Yeah, interesting enough, right? He goes, I think the X-Men film that I'm in is the gayest film that I've ever done. He said, and that's me saying it. That's me saying it. And he goes ahead, and this is where he gets into it. He said, it's hard for me to even say this shit. It's got a queer director, lots of queer actors in it. I love the fact that something so mainstream and so comic book world is so queer. Fuck yeah, good for you, man. It's weird to say like this. Maybe he's coming back. Maybe he's in Deadpool too. That's why he's talking about this again. Who freaking knows? But maybe they can all battle off against the boys. Because the boys, this is another funny thing I saw. Tilda Swinton was actually cast as the octopus in the boys. I had no idea. I'm like watching the show and I'm like, that's her. She did a great job. It's so fucking creepy with her in the deep during all that. But I was shocked to see that she was in this too. But good for her. They said they were trying to find like a classy British actor. And they said, Judi Dench was not available, but they were joking about how they threw her the script and she loved it. It was funny, and so they went and shot it. They went to her, shot it, and then popped it in the movies or the show, I should say. So and it's great. It's great. It's funny. That's just funny shit with her in the deep, and it's creepy and weird. And I can't wait to see where it goes this season when people find out they're still humping the night away on a hump day. But also another squid was in Resident Alien, which has been renewed, everybody. It's been renewed. It's been picked up. It's found a new home over on the USA Network. So Sci-Fi, of course, dropped it. We talked about this not too long ago. And now USA is picking it up. And I imagine more people will probably see it now. I don't think people have Sci-Fi like they used to. I know it was live on the Cock. You could watch it on Peacock for a while, too. But now maybe because it was on the Cock already, it was an easy transition to go over to USA Network. So hopefully it does really well. But something that's been doing great is Baby Reindeer, but it has a lot of ramifications because that lawsuit is still moving forward for $170 million defamation lawsuit. And right now, one of the lawyers came forward, the Baby Reindeer lawyer that's actually in charge of the whole defamation suit, alleging that the giant streamer Netflix and Richard Gadd, they branded it inappropriately in the very beginning. The beginning whole thing where it says that this is a series of a true story, that opening line, this is a true story, he was saying, really fucked them over completely. He said, they should never said that, but they did. This is far worse than negligence, he said. This is intentional misconduct. If you were told, don't make it a true story, and they said, it was a true story. It's confusing. But I mean, they think they're getting $170 million from Netflix. I kind of doubt it. I feel like their people had to vet the whole thing, go back and forth. But they are mounting, they say, a vigorous defense against them. and we'll see what happens. Can they win? Can they win? I don't think they will. But you know what? I do know a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Happy hump day. Hap it up, hump it up, hump it up. Thank you all for being here. Round of applause, round of applause.
A vigorous defense.
Vigorous.
Well, no defense here. I'm just saying, queer comics and queer stories in comic books is actually a very healthy subgenre of comics. There's a lot of great stories out there, a lot of really great creators telling diverse stories within the queer narrative. Just to the top of my head, Saga, Cosmonites, Lore Olympus. Lore Olympus is really great too. But Cosmonites, I just finished reading some of that. But yeah, go support queer creators out there. Read some queer comic books if you do feel so inclined to.
Comic books have always been 10 years ahead of the culture, Sean.
Well, I think
spot on.
Well, I think it's more or less it's that stigma that comic books are such a just a a hobby to kind of put aside, and it's for the cast outs, and it's not really, it hasn't had this mainstream appeal in a long time. This is the hottest comic books have ever been, and so I feel like a lot of creators have been drawn to that art form as a way to kind of express themselves and still find an audience because that's where they're going to be. So yeah, it's really cool. A lot of good stories out there within queer comics. So yeah.
I just love that he said it like that. It was just he was really diving in. I was like, okay, good, man. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Alan Cumming, man, he's
breaking
great.
the format here. I got to save my one-liner for the breaking news, the hot take.
Yeah.
Oh damn! It's okay. It's okay because honestly, it was really loud. That was actually very well said, Sean. So thank you for putting that out there.
Great point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks, Peppy. Yeah,
I'm
but
doing
anyways.
the bare minimum here by just listing things, but yes, I'll take that credit.
Well, I'll give you more time to talk about how you feel about all the breaking news. Let's just say, everybody, it's everybody's hot takes. Let's get it. All right, now it's time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get that 1 minute to break down all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news. It's 11 things tonight, 11 topics. Can they hit them all before the bomb blows up, before they run out of time, that bomb explodes, and they lose? Well, it's up to you if they lose, because you as the audience to vote and decide who wins. So that bomb blows up and they have the greatest hot takes ever, you can still vote for them. It's up to you. So I can't wait to see who wins the hot takes today. Woohoo! Hot takes time, everybody. Hot fucking takes. So, Mike, how you feeling? How you feeling? Who's going first? You feeling like you got someone in your head you've been thinking about during all that? You've just been tantalizing that shit?
Yeah, I've been tantalizing and drooling all over my microphone, Brian. I do love
Nice.
this privilege. This is the best part of it. Can I ask our other guests is either of you guys feeling particularly spicy this evening? Because you look spicy. You're both wearing red.
We didn't coordinate this, or GR. If you told me you were gonna wear red, I didn't fucking hear it. So, no, I don't know. Just
that sounds like a volunteer to me, Sean.
I just need to put on a nice shirt, man. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking get
in
into
the heart and the heart too. Look at that,
heart,
spreading
yes.
love all over the place.
There you go.
I wish Peppy had a red shirt on right now.
Sorry, Peppy. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure he
I
looks
know.
great in red.
He probably does. You look good in red? Yeah, I look good in red too,
I'm
man.
slick like
Anyways,
Rick. How
Sean,
about you?
all right, man, get serious, get real, get true, get factual, get down to business, get in the dirt, get those hands dirty, rub it across your face, and then take a bath. It's time for those hot takes. All right, I believe in you. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Furiosa, wrong place, wrong time. Really sad to see that it's going to come to streaming that much sooner. I think there's a lot of potential there. Sorry about the Wasteland. Gladiator 2, probably not going to see it, but I do think that Dune 2's sequence of Fade Rautha slaying some dudes, I think that got me in the mood for that kind of stuff. So let's do it. Super Mario 2, probably not going to see it. Sorry, Chris Pratt. Sorry, Miyamoto. However, Nintendo Direct put out some nice new teases of some new video games. Take a look at that. Street Fighter movie. Again, don't touch it. It's perfect. I understand that you're trying to be like Mortal Kombat. They came back. That's fine. Wesley Snipes, shut the hell up. We don't need to hear it. That's it. Deadpool V SPIDERMAN already had my thing. Ian McKellen, yes, that's going to be really sad. Hopefully he feels better. Alan Cummings, I cannot believe that the host of Traders thinks that X-Men was the gayest thing he's ever done. Tilda Swinton did wonderful with Ambrosia. Resident Alien, again, Lord Tudyk all the time, and Good Ranger didn't watch it. I think I got them all. Kind of. All right.
That was over.
All right, we'll give it to him.
I really
How does it feel, Sean?
feels great. I really no. I don't like the faces. Keep them away. I feel bad about Furiosa. Like that cast should have done really great things. Like Anna Taylor-Joy, Chris Hemsworth, like that. Oh my God. Yeah, the heart's broken. It should have done great things, and I just feel like it just came out at a weird time. Like there was just not much to do. Weather was too nice. You put it out now. I don't want to go outside, but I go to a movie theater for 3 hours to wait out this heat.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
cared about Furiosa. You're right, Red. Great hot take, Sean.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
take.
you, guys. Thank you.
A valiant attempt. That's what Quiet says. Valiant attempt.
Take it.
Valiant.
That's
I don't
high
think- I don't
praise
think-
coming
hey.
from him.
I don't think he's
That's,
voting for you.
That's fine. I don't need it.
All right, Mike. Who you think needs to go next with these hot takes? How you feeling? Are you gonna go next, or are you gonna throw it to the thirsty daddy?
The other spicy brother over there, I think he's gearing up.
Spice Brothers, GR. Let's do it, baby.
Let's bury the fool.
Well,
See what you got.
maybe you will. Maybe you will. All right, GR, how you feeling? You feeling good? Ready for these hot takes? You've been
always
stretching
ready
out
for
today,
these things.
getting limber.
It's fun.
All right, GR, here we go. Get serious, get soft, get buttery, get amazing, get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Furiosa, who cares? Gladiator 2, Ridley Scott's going to make it good. Super Mario 2, I don't care. I want to see it, though, because my grandkids will like it. Street Fighter, my partner said, leave it alone.
Yeah, buddy.
Blade, they'll do it eventually. Deadpool, Spider-Man, maybe. Ian McKellen, that's a shame the man got hurt falling off the stage. The X-Men, it's all about tolerance. You don't care how straight or gay you are, it doesn't matter. Hilda, who cares? Resident Alien, I'm going to see going to USA. I can see it again. And the Baby Reindeer is a joke of a lawsuit in the story.
Yeah, we've been talking about it too much. GR, you feeling good, huh? You got any more hot takes?
Baby. What else you got going?
Well, I got all
What's
11.
something?
What are you going to want me to make up some from last week?
Yeah, GR, what's your latest best meal?
Pull
What's
up
your
the
best meal
list.
recently?
I mean, I'm going to see. What did I have there? I can't even remember. Oh, I cook so many different things. I can't keep them all straight.
Later, buddy.
So I guess we have to put Mike on the hot seat.
Great hot takes, GR.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, GR, great hot takes. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Great hot
It
Hold on,
was
pause for
fun,
GR.
man.
Pause for
Thank you,
GR.
Queen.
Oh, shit.
What was
There were
that?
50 issues. There were 50 issues of Spider-Man versus Deadpool. It was from 2016 to 2019. I didn't know that. There you go.
Dang,
It
that's a
won't
lot.
happen.
It could happen.
Lies.
Okay.
I didn't read any of this.
Pepe, would you check that out?
Oh, I'd watch this. Yeah, this looks good.
All right, yeah, Pepe. Pepe likes it. He likes it.
Point.
Now, he wants it now. All right, Mike. Now, wait, ready for your hot
Oh,
takes?
yes.
Okay, Pepe. You ready for your hot takes, Mike? You feeling good, feeling smooth, feeling debonair, feeling like the man of the hour, and you fly off to the moon, land back down on Jupiter, and then conquer that world, come back and bring on some great stories?
Straight buttery, Brian.
Buttery biscuits, man. Oh, buttery biscuits. Here we go, Mike. I believe in you. I believe in you so much. Who's going to win tonight? It could be Mr. Casey. It could be Mr. Sutherland. It could be the Thirsty Daddy, but we won't know until Mike gives us this hot take. So Mike, get prepped, get ready, get smooth. Whew. I believe in you. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Oh, it's tough coming up against those Spice Boys. Furiosa on streaming. Nobody cared in theaters. Nobody cares when you're streaming. Gladiator 2, American Gladiator. Will Russell Crowe be cast as Nitro or Laser? Can't wait to see him on the tennis ball cannon. Mario 2, so help me God, if Princess Peach does not squat down and pull up a turnip out of the ground, I will lose my mind. Street Fighter and Blade, who's coming after all these directors? Know what day workers make look easy? Kidnapping directors, apparently, Wesley. We know what you're up to with those cryptic texts. Of course, Ian McKellen fell off the stage. He forgot to take the wizard staff. If he would have had the staff, he would have, whatever. Let's see. Deadpool versus Spider-Man won't happen. Different kinds of properties. Alan Cumming, that's X-Men 2 is the gayest movie he's ever been in. That's a hysterical thing to say. Everybody loves it. And X-Men is a great property for exploring those kind of things anyway. Tilda Swinton, I knew it was somebody. I did have to look it up, that she was the octopus. Resident Alien always seemed more of a USA property to me. Baby Reindeer, I don't even know what Baby Reindeer is, like, at all. Do I have more time? All this stuff is not working for me today at all. I can't hear Pepe for shit. I can't see the faces. No. I can't hear anything.
Oh, no.
Mike,
was there a horn? Usually there's a horn. That's what I'm missing out on.
Sorry, buddy.
The horn blew.
Motherfucker.
But you know what? Valiant try. I love the microphone came out.
If I could hear, if I could have heard the Mario sting, I would have known that I needed to speed up. I was going to make it tonight, Brian.
I felt it too.
You're the program that you're using to put this show together. You are way overtaxing it. Which is good. I mean, for the developers of the back end, I'm sure that they appreciate.
Right? Yeah.
You are on the very edge of the program that you're using. So
that's true.
But it means,
Why can Sean and I make it with no problem, Mike?
But it means,
we're not producers.
GR.
Well, hold on, GR. We're not producers.
Oh, is that what it is? We're not producers.
I can't hear the special effects, and therefore I lose. And that makes me mad because I can't. Well, I'm not mad that I can't hear the horns. I'm happy that I can't hear the horns, but I'm not happy that they play.
Careful, GR. Careful. Well, yeah, I don't think Deadpool needs Spider-Man at this point.
Oh yeah!
I understand that, when that might have come out, roles were reversed, right? Like, I think they probably did something back then to celebrate the first Deadpool movie, but Deadpool has kind of charted his own path. Ryan Reynolds does a great job with it, and there's no need to kind of throw in a Spider-Man into this. I'm sure that I think there were a few little even like sight gags in the first or second movie about Spider-Man where, like he gets his powers and he looks as I'm sorry, Queen. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Oh, okay. I want to say, Brian, one of your comments about Resident Alien. I mean, all the sci-fi subscribers out there, USA subscribers. Obviously, that number just keeps going up. I'm sure. I do not want to be Sean Control Show. Get that now.
Sean Control Show.
No.
Sean Control Show. Hey,
I do not need that. Save your AI credits for something that you can, like.
Hey, AI credit? What are you talking about, Sean?
Mike sang that beautiful music for you, Mike. That's Mike's song.
That's straight me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
yeah.
Mike. That's
I
Mike.
believe it.
In my studio trunk.
I love the Resident Aliens coming back though. If anybody hasn't checked that out, they should watch that show, which is awesome. Alan Tudyk just kills it.
They spent too much time with the secondary characters that weren't that interesting.
Yeah.
Alan Tudyk is knocking it out of the frickin' park, and he's very funny, and conceptually it's very, very funny. But I don't care about these townies.
Yeah, they really do spend a lot of time, especially this last season. They spent much more time with them than I think they have. Especially the cops got more time, and then like all of a sudden his love story got a lot of time too. And I was like, do we need this? Do we care about him finding love or being nice to this? I don't. It's just whatever.
They're just padding it. Give us fewer episodes, guys.
Alien finding love. That's already been made.
Yeah, but then there was Alan Tudyk with the bird.
Girls are easy, right, GR? There you go.
Pardon?
Earth Girls Are Easy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Right? Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Well, you know that.
Jim Carrey. Jeff Goldblum.
They're only easy for you, GR.
And Damon Wayans, was he the third? Was it Damon Wayans, Jim Carrey, and Jeff Goldblum?
Wow, that would have been early. Wow.
Maybe. Let us know in the chat if you know that.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire version was the only one organic. I think Edward Hyde just loves the Cody McGuire version.
Everyone, I know I'm a broken record. Resident Alien is a comic book. Just putting that reminder out there.
I didn't know that.
Read that comic books. Oh yeah. Yep.
It's a great show. I'm so happy it's coming back though. It's freaking just Alan Tudyk again. See, and he's also on Peacemaker season 2 now, which I can't wait to see what he does on Peacemaker. Like a great actor. Yeah, great actor.
Is it announced what he's going to do on that one?
They haven't said yet. No. But
are we ever going to get any of those Tudyk roles where he's just doing straight drama? Because it's clear from his comedic roles that the bro has chops, like serious chops. Like when he leans into the drama, it's like, whoa, he gets serious for a minute.
It gets intense. I love he plays a really good straight man. Yeah.
Yeah. It just he does all his voiceover.
None better, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, like I wish he was my friend of the show, Alan Tudyk, friend of the fucking show. But great hot takes, everybody. One more time, round of applause for you all. Round of applause. We have a winner. I'm gonna close the poll right now. Closing that up. Thank you so much for voting on Kruse Control. Appreciate you all in the chat. Let us know who you think won hot takes, and I think he's gonna be very happy. That's what I can say. I think he's be very happy who won hot takes. Not being very vague because, of course, I'm not gonna give it right away. No, not right away. But here we go. Who won hot takes? Who was our winner today? Who was the mastermind behind the hot takes? Destroyed it, killed it, became the man of the hour for the night of the day of the hump day? Our comic book king, Mr. Sean Sutherland. Welcome. Yeah, Sean, great hot takes.
Too much. I'm gonna no better time. Get out of your system. Oh Jesus.
Big hand.
There's no better time to announce my retirement from Hot Takes. I'm going to go out on top. That's the last time I do Hot Takes. So thank you, guys.
That's it. Sean Control Show again. There we go. Sean Control Show. You're getting all the love tonight, man. Comic book guy win.
I'll take it. It's because of the shirt. It's a subtle reminder that you need to show me love because of the shirt. That's it. That's my theory, at least. I don't know.
Hold on. I'm back. The system being a little weird.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your votes. I appreciate that.
It kicked me out and brought me back too. Weird. Right? Really weird. But yeah, great hot takes, Sean. Great hot takes. One more time for Sean. A round of applause for Mike microphone too. And for the red shirt day, round of applause. Round of applause, red shirt day. Anyways.
Spaceballs.
Anyways, great hot takes, everybody. Thank you so much. But you know what? There's more than just hot takes, breaking news going down the business. There's also Justin Timberlake getting arrested. Do we defend Justin Timberlake? Let's go to Kruse Court. So everybody, JT has been arrested for drunk driving. That's right. So yeah, DWI, which they're saying is a felony right now. He's up for a felony DWI, which seems kind of insane to me as well. I mean, maybe it's how much he blew or how high it was, but it just so happened over like the other day, and his lawyer came forward and said, I look forward to vigorously defending Mr. Timberlake on these allegations and his statement he put out there, and I will have a lot to say at the appropriate time, but I'm currently awaiting full discovery for the district attorney's office. Now, police said they pulled over Timberlake on Monday night in Sag Harbor, New York, after he ran through a stop sign and his 2025 BMW was weaving along the road. So the officers took him to jail, arrested him for felony charges, and kept him overnight, and then let him out afterwards. So he got out, and then he's been going on tour. So he's going to appear back in court via digital, via the internet, via like EV-Mux, like we're doing right now, and have his day in court. But to me, do we defend his judgment? Do we defend that he's going to get out and is going to be fine? He's going to be fine. Do we defend him for drinking and driving tonight? And the court of law, will he be okay? Because they're going to vigorously defend him and get him out, right? Vigorously. But does he stand a chance, Mike? I'm putting you on the stand. Tell me the truth, Mike. Nothing but the truth, the whole truth, all the fucking truth, because you're on Kruse Court. Tell me the truth, Mike. Tell me the motherfucking truth. You're on the stand.
Your Honor, because I felt better when I was ranting with the mic in my hand, I'm going to do it that way. JTT, listen up, you son of a bitch. You don't get to make these kind of negligent decisions because you're rich. You can afford an Uber. Not that that would ever be an excuse for anyone, but particularly not for you. There's only one JT for me, and that's JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. You can suck it, Timberlake. And also in California, apparently felony DUI is when you're drunk driving and you commit an illegal act or drive negligently, and for the illegal act or negligence causes injury to another person other than the driver. So it sounds like maybe somebody got hurt.
Yeah.
This was in New York, though.
Oh, it was New York? Okay. Well, okay.
Mike does not defend him.
Only one JT, baby.
Justin Timberlake, bye, cry me a river. You know what I'm talking about out there in the chat if you're wondering who JT is. But yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is also a superior JT. You got that extra T. That's what makes him superior for the extra T. But I just don't think that, I don't know what you do with a case like this. It's pretty fucking cut and dry. If you blew or if he was intoxicated, like, how do you think that he's going to get away from this? He's got money, so we'll see. But GR, Thirsty Daddy, do you defend Justin Timberlake? Would you take his defense and get him in court, in the Kruse court? Or do you think that he stands no chance and he should suffer for all the ramifications that he caused by drinking and driving in the state of New York? I want the truth, Thirsty Daddy!
The dirtbag did it. Hell, I've already seen the video of him running the stop sign. That's been online all day.
Yeah.
So if he blew anything over 1.0, fry the bastard. I don't care if he was a member of NSYNC, which he was. Big deal. That was back when he was young, and that was a long time ago. So fry the bastard. Let him spend some time in the jail. He'll like it.
If he won't, if he doesn't, he'll cry you a river. That's for sure, GR.
He'll cry.
If he wants to whine, I'll give him some cheese to go with it, and he can be happy.
It's gonna be Sean. All right, Sean Control Show, man. How you feeling? And the court of Sutherland, do you support and you defend JT or will he suffer all the ramifications of the law in the court of Kruse for his actions caused on Monday night? I want the truth.
Having watched the footage, I don't really see, he ran a stop sign. Looks like he was having trouble with his lane. That's fine. He didn't take a breathalyzer test. He failed a field sobriety test. It's very clear. The photo does not really paint a great picture, although it is a mugshot, and the only person with a better mugshot is Donald Trump. So no, I cannot defend drinking and driving. I will not defend that, and cannot defend Justin Timberlake. But as these things happen, slap on the wrist. I don't see him going to prison. He'll get a fine, do some community service. Maybe he's got to do a performance at this what is this place? Sag Harbor's police police banquet. Just a solo show. Grease a couple palms, but no, please. There was a great little cartoon about this where it's like, oh, I'm famous, I can afford all these things and do this. I better drive drunk. Like, no, dude. Like, someone could drive you home. You could get an Uber. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Never drive drunk. If you cannot drive, if you cannot, handle an automobile after a night of drinking, or in any kind of substance, please do not ever get behind the wheel. Could have been much worse. So no, I will not defend Justin Thomas Taylor Thompson Timberlake. You infected me, Mike, with too many initials.
T's. All the T's.
Too many T's.
All the T's.
Too many.
Yeah,
T's.
get an Uber. Get a fucking Uber. Because honestly,
is Uber not available in Sag Harbor? Again, we don't know these things.
We don't know these things. Just like the Star Wars world. Do they have Ubers in Star Wars? Who knows? Maybe
do they pay taxes in Sag Harbor?
I don't know. You just have to go to Mos Eisley to pick them up.
There it is. That's it.
Yeah. But after all of my guests have spoken, the ruling is coming in, JT. It's coming in. The judge has got his point to say to you this too. Don't drink and drive, man. Don't fucking do it. Again, like everybody said, you got fucking all the money in the world, and you have every resource you can. I bet anybody would pick your ass up, take you wherever you want to go, and have you like sing and dance afterwards. You're fucking a big guy, man. You got all this money in the world. You can do what fucking want. Don't be an idiot. You could hurt somebody. You know what? And they should give them more than a slap on the wrist, because these celebrities sometimes think they're higher power than anything else out there, and they're better than a lot of us sometimes. I'm not saying that he is, but I'm just saying you have every opportunity to do the right thing, and you didn't. And so I think because of that, at the end of the day, you're fucking guilty, man. And in the course of, that's it. You're fucking guilty. In the court of Kruse, you're gonna serve some fucking time. And hopefully, after all of that, maybe you have a new single because you need to do some new material. Maybe I'll give you some new fucking influence. Who knows? But yes, I don't believe in him anymore. And he's done with Kruse Court. But that's it. That's it, everybody. But also, he might be done for now, but he will come back just like every time we talk about a new reboot, remake, redo. And Lethal Weapon is coming back one more time, everybody. It's time for the reboot of the day, the remake, continuation after fucking 40 years. Lethal Weapon is coming back. That's right, Lethal Weapon is coming back one more time. And you know what? We're gonna definitely hear, I'm really too old for this shit. We're gonna hear something along the lines of that. But the long-awaited Lethal Weapon 5 is moving forward with Mel Gibson directing it now. Mel Gibson's coming forward in the director's chair. And it's kind of a whole thing because Richard Donner actually did the original ones, and he started writing a script for the 5th one a while ago. But unfortunately, he passed away not too long ago. The script is not finished. Mel Gibson's picking it up, getting people there to actually start working on the script again and find a way to finish it so him and Danny Glover can come back one more time for the 5th time and actually put this story to the screen. And I think, you know what? To me personally, it makes sense. I'm not shocked this is happening. I'll go see this shit. I think it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Be better than Bad Boys, whatever 4 or 5 years came out. I think it'll be better than that just because it's been so long and they are older. They can be like, again, I'll say it like geriatric fucking Lethal Weapon. It was already funny before. It's gonna be funnier now, I think. The jokes are gonna hit harder. They'll really be fucking like, if you see these two together now, they look a lot older than they did before. And honestly, they are. It's been a long fucking time since the last one. Maybe we should have done this years ago, but I think it's better we waited for it. And of course, Mel Gibson's looking for something to direct again. So honestly, doesn't shock me. And I'll be there. I'll be there to check it out. I'll check it out in theaters. So like, why the hell not? Huh? Why the hell not, Mike? Lethal Weapon. Don't you want to go to theaters and see Lethal Weapon 5 and see these guys back in the saddle one more time, kicking some ass, giving some good fucking one-liners, and talking about how they're too old for this shit?
Brian, now that we're talking about Mel Gibson, I'm feeling a little bit more charitable for Justin Timberlake, because he could have had an anti-Semitic rant when he got pulled over, and he chose not to do that. So points to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
because it could have been worse. It could be a wake up call that you need. So get back with it. I think that I've only ever seen the Lethal Weapon movies just if I need to take a nap during the daytime and put something on, except of course for the Always Sunny adaptations in the last couple of years. There's a couple of those episodes, and they are terrific. So actually, I think that they're probably what's responsible for if these guys are like, hey, why is our Google search for Lethal Weapon trending? These Gen Z kids actually give a shit about Murtaugh and his Australian buddy. No. Oh, that's hysterical. Is that Martin Scorsese?
That's Joe Pesci, baby.
Joe Pesci. Yeah, okay. I mean, it looks like Scorsese too, though, right?
Yeah. I can see what you're saying there, man. Come on, you don't have any love for this movie at all, Mike? This is another good couch sleeper for you.
Yeah, it'll be a good couch sleeper. I mean, so yeah, in that respect, in that way, Brian, I am incredibly excited for it.
Bringing on those Z's, and they'll be stopping somebody. It'll probably be along the lines of what they're doing with Axel Foley, where he's coming back and they have kids or something, like
it'll be fun, Brian. Like, honestly, I really if you just do straight cheesy, across the board, not trying to subvert any of the tropes, just doing straight homage, because it's so funny because they're in the unique position of being 30 years later, they can do an homage to themselves and just play it straight, and it'll be funny without them even making any sort of joke, just because it's self-referential in that way. So it could be good if they just got to play it straight, guys.
Yeah.
I like
GR,
that.
did you love these movies? Are you excited about these guys getting back in the saddle one more time? Or again, is it one of the things like Mike said that, Mel Gibson's fucking, his rants in the past won't let this movie sail and work out in the future?
Well, let me put it this way. He's my age at least, and Danny Glover is old enough to be my father, for Christ's sake. And he was going to be retired in the first or second movie, and they're going to have him still be a cop? Get a grip.
He's way too old for this shit.
Yeah, way too old.
I mean, that picture's 40 years old. Yeah, they look good there, but the last one you had up, Brian, was probably more accurate.
It's probably definitely more accurate for like where they're at, what they're doing. But they were like, it was a big franchise. I mean, 4 movies. So
yeah, but
I
that
can
was
see what
25 years ago, Brian.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But you don't see that. Is there any audience for this at all, GR? Do you think the fans of the originals will come back?
People will go see it because they were cute. But for me, there's no sense of realism to them being cops.
Throwing the cute word out there. Throwing the cute word out there. It was a cute little movie. Cute little movie, Mel Gibson. Good, cute little movie. But yeah, and then there was the TV show.
Don't show Danny Walker on screen, okay?
That is some bold dinky.
Thanks, Peppy. Yeah, but they had that whole thing where they had the TV show for a while, and then they had a bunch of drama there because Clay, the actor, started freaking out. I worked on that show too, and I saw him. He was intense. He was intense, and he would freak out about everything. He was very method, and he would freak out about directing and controlling everything. So much so they got rid of him, And then they brought in Stifler. Was it Stifler? Yeah, I think it was Stifler that he brought in. maybe I got that wrong. I don't know. But they tried making it work, and then it was failed. It was done. But Sean, what do you think? I mean, maybe the fans of the TV show will be tuning in for this. Maybe is that a stretch? Is there an audience for this to come back for a 5th one? And will it do as well as something like probably maybe Axel Foley that's coming out on Netflix this summer?
I to be honest with you, I really think that they're doing this to stick it to Bad Boys 4 that's just coming out. They're like, fuck it. If you guys are putting out a 4th, we're topping it, and we're coming back with a 5th. That eventually there's a 6th movie, and it's Lethal Weapon Bad Boys crossover, and no one wants to see that.
What you gonna do, right?
What are you gonna do? I forgot Chris Rock was in Lethal Weapon 4. I'm looking at this cast list. Jet Li, Chris Rock, where are they at? What do we do with them? Yeah,
bringing them back.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see again. I don't really care. I don't really need another Lethal Weapon. It's fine. Like I thought the 4th movie. I mean that that was nearly 20 years ago, or that was almost 30 years ago, even 26 years ago. Yeah, 26 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just can't. Maybe the USA Network needs this. I assume.
Chris Rock would have been retired by now.
Yeah. No, but Brian, that's a great point. Like they did a TV show of this too. Like,
yeah,
what's left to tell in these 2 lives? Like, what else are we doing with this? I don't even know why there's another Bad Boy movie.
I know. And there's gonna be another Bad Boy movie after that. They're doing another one. They're already developing another one.
Fuck,
that's happening.
We're getting 6 Lethal Weapons. Mel Gibson does not want to be topped, right?
He's like, fucking no.
For the Bad Boys, like how much realer can the shit get? There's a joke. You get that one, Mike? You get that one?
Mike's like,
got real. Remember?
Shit just got
real. And then you're like, there's more Bad Boys movies. So now it's how much more real can the shit get? I forget it. It's fun.
Right.
Right.
Good one, John.
The slappening.
Yeah, Peppy. I know. No, I just think that they're just stretching here. Mel Gibson was on an interview talking about this, though, and he said they've been working on it for a while. And it's great that they have Dahmer scripts still. They're going to work Dahmer script. They're going to still work on and bring that to life. Yeah. I think that's cool, And I understand Mel Gibson being like, I'm a director. I'll jump in the chair and take over and helm this whole franchise moving forward. But I mean, are they going to kill somebody off in this? Maybe is someone going to die? What do you think? Are they going to kill off Mel Gibson's character, or I think Danny Glover will probably be like. Actually, I haven't seen Danny Glover do shit recently. Maybe he'd be all about this.
I haven't seen him do anything. Yeah. Do you think we're getting this because Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ 2 is going to come out? Do you think that's the?
Maybe. You know, he's doing Passion of the Christ 2 and 3 he's doing, by the way. So he's got that's it. We're making this fucker a trilogy. So, you know, in the name of our Lord, you know, we're getting a trilogy.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Already got it.
We need all
the third one.
Mike, you tell me, man, that you're with your religious studies background, where can we go with 2 more Passion of the Christ movies?
To hell.
Passion of the Christ 3. He's back.
Is Arnold in the third one?
Yeah, Horseman, Apocalypse. He rides a pale horse. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I just think it's fun they're doing another one. But you know, Lethal Weapon, if you love the franchise, are getting a 5th one, and of course they are getting much older. So hopefully, I don't think I can do another one after this. They do back to back. They shoot 2 at once. Come on, guys. Let's do 2 at once. Knock them out so we get 2 more before it's too late, and they can beat Bad Boys. Bad Boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad Boys. Ain't nobody gonna give you no chicken. Anyways, I might check it out. But I'm not really sure. I think a lot of people are saying I'm not really sure what's happening with DC either these days, because now we have a Blue Beetle animated show. Can we talk about the Blue Beetle? So Blue Beetle's coming back, everybody.
I didn't see this one.
Coming back. Oh, Mike did not see. I don't know if you see the movie, Mike, because a lot of people did not see the movie. But this is an animated Blue Beetle series moving forward from DC Studios. Lethal Grandpas, yeah. S. Miguel Puga coming in forward, working on this project since early this year to serve as a showrunner and director for Blue Beetle, while we have Christian Martinez is the writer for this project moving forward. Angel Manuel Soto, who directed the 2023 Blue Beetle, is coming back on board to be executive producer, and they're trying to tie it all together to the actual film. The voice cast has not been announced, but the hope is they're going to bring it back all the actors, or a lot of the actors from the movie, so this all becomes a connected tissue type deal. And if this show does well, then they could eventually branch into another movie back on the big screen. But I don't understand, like, you know, the movie did not do well at all. It freaking sucked. The movie did horrible. The movie did freaking super horrible. So, like, how can you do another series in hopes that that's maybe better animated form? Maybe there's more comic book stuff they can actually make work out of this. But they're hoping there's a positive response so they can get back and bring them back to the big screen, and then actually bring back Zolo Marituena. I think that's how you say his name. Zolo.
You got it. Nailed it.
Yeah, they're bringing him back. They want to bring him back, have him back. So it's interesting what's happening with that. And of course, also, like, maybe James Gunn has an idea. He said he did like his performance as Blue Beetle. Maybe we're going to find a way to bring him back somehow. And of course, you know, he's also been shooting, James Gunn's been shooting the Superman movie. And everyone's going nuts about Chris Pratt was on set. I don't know if you guys saw that too, but Chris Pratt was at Video Village. Everyone's like, oh, who's he going to play in Superman? I'm like, guys, he's at Video Village hanging out with his friend. Like, who fuck doesn't mean anything.
He's just chilling. People are allowed to chill. He's just hanging out.
Yeah, people can do their thing. Yeah, but Sean, as the king of comics, how do you feel about this?
Jamba Juice back there.
Jamba Juice?
What?
I don't know. Mike's having a moment. Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice? What are we talking about,
Jamba Juice?
I'm having technical difficulties over here. Video Village. You hang out at Video Village with your friends because you're visiting them on the soundstage, and you bring them a Jamba Juice, and you brought yourself a Jamba Juice too, and you're both drinking them.
So, Mike, do you believe that Jamba Juice is?
El Escarabajo Azul.
All right. Great take from Mike. That's some hot takes from Mike. Congratulations. I'm giving a round of applause on that one, Mike. A round of applause. Sean,
I'm coming off and getting back on. I'm having too hard. It's too hard.
You're doing the best
come back.
Can.
Do the best you can. Sean, how do you feel about this Blue Beetle series moving forward? Does this make sense? Is this a way to save Blue Beetle in the DCU? Or is this too far, too gone after that movie came out and everyone's got the stink of it still in their nostrils?
No, I think Blue Beetle suffered the curse of, a dying universe, really. The DCU, the writing was on the wall way before this movie finally saw the light of day. We knew that it wasn't going to matter what happened We knew we weren't going to really see a continuation of this character. It was just going to be this, and then James is gonna come in and do whatever he wants. So this movie and Aquaman 2 got fucked, and I am all for telling this story, telling this iteration of the Blue Beetle story uniquely, because it's a very great, it's a great point of view. It's a Puerto Rican family, right? Yes. Oh God, I hope I'm right in there. But like that, I really appreciated what that was, what that show was, what that movie was trying to do, introducing younger talent, diverse talent into the DCU. It wasn't just white guy, white guy, white guy, white guy. And I've have a pretty good track record of mentioning this, but the DC animated universes, they do great. They do really great one-off kind of movies. There's not too many ongoing things. Obviously, the Harley Quinn animated show was fantastic. If you haven't watched that on Max, do that.
So good.
They were Mexican Queen. Thank you. I forgot. But no, it's I don't know. It's a good character. There's a lot to kind of unpack with him. There's a lot of mysticism around the whole Beetle and the Scarab and all that kind of stuff. And we barely got to scratch any of that in the movie. We had a lot of, a Hispanic family shooting guns in that movie. And we had a really bad, I can't remember the woman's name, who was the main villain.
Oh, yeah.
What was
the
her
mother?
name? She's really famous. She's a famous woman.
Yep. I can't tell
Name
you
a woman,
Sean.
Brian. Oh, forget it. No, I couldn't.
Judith Rench.
What?
Nope.
GR? What?
What you got, Thirsty Daddy?
I said Hillary Clinton. You said an evil woman, so I picked her.
Oh, let's not get political. Let's not get political, man. Jesus. Susan Sarandon was in that movie.
Oh, that's right. She was in that movie.
And what a weird choice. George Lopez was in there doing one-liners and acting like a kooky uncle. Like I feel like it did well with that audience. Like I felt like those were relatable kind of tropes and recognizable characteristics and of just that family dynamic. And I think that's what made that movie unique. But again, it was just too little too late to save the DCEU. So a lot of people kind of wrote it off before it even came out. So
I really didn't even mind the movie. I thought it was good action, I thought it was kind of fun. But overall, it's like you're right, Sean. It was a time of it was unfortunate for the time it was, because they were already saying we're rebooting it, restarting it. They really should have waited to say that before these other movies came out, like this and Aquaman and The Flash. Kind of killed a lot of these movies. Not that they were like blockbuster, globally best movies ever, but still, it did take the steam out of their sales, so they weren't able to actually.
I forget. Okay, so the director is Puerto Rican. That's where I got that one wrong. All right, my bad, guys.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. GR, what do you think about this, though? Do you think that this makes sense to go animated with this series because the movie didn't do well? We take it back. I keep hearing online people are in the chat too saying that that we'll try as a series now. Does that make sense, or do you let this franchise, just kind of the movie, kind of die off and you wait for a while to bring it back again?
Chat's got me laughing.
I think Sean said it best. I mean, the timing for that movie was horrible. If they wanted to introduce the character, they should have held it until the new universe existed. But they didn't. As for the animated, I really couldn't care less for it.
Did you see
it? The character in the comics is a good character. But they buried it, and then I don't see it really doing anything beyond that.
Did you see Blue Beetle? Did you like it, GR?
It was... No, I don't think it was done well. It could have been a lot better.
I think the problem that you got into
the comic a lot better than the movie.
Yeah, it was just two like robot guys shooting lasers at each other at a while, and we've had enough of that. Yeah, exactly.
It's been a lot of that. You're right. And I just think
Boys.
This is the Spice Boys. Did you say?
Yeah, me and GR, Spice Boys. There you go.
Oh, Spice Boys.
Red Shirt Crew. Why not?
Yeah, right. I like that.
Some great things being brought up in the chat about the movie. A lot of it didn't make sense. A lot of it was just, yeah, of course, we're gonna have their family just be all cool about murdering things and more murdering people. That's fine. We'll just
Yeah, I
do that.
mean,
And it was a Technicolor light show. And I still don't really understand what Susan Sarandon was supposed to do in the movie. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, you're right about that. It's like they had the whole thing about how Blue Beetle doesn't want to kill anybody, but then his family's just like slaughtering
families were
bitches.
fine with it. The grandma had
Murdering-
like a chain gun or a mini gun at one point.
It's like,
yeah,
what the hell are we
Sure,
doing
not
right now? They didn't give two
Following
shit.
the
Like,
rule of combat: kill them all and let God sort them out.
yeah, that's kind of what happened.
says.
hey now.
All right, Peppy. What do you think? What do you think, Mike? Mike, do you think that this Blue Beetle would work as a series? Do you agree that maybe it's just like at a time, it just because the DCU was dead? And is there a world that maybe, kids maybe will watch? Maybe they target like young adults and they go for the teen stuff and they try to get young kids to fall in love with this that are like 12 to 15. And then they have that audience grow up with it for a little bit. And then they make a movie based off that. And they kind of reimagine it in a lot of ways. So it adapts for a new generation.
I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Brian. How did it perform? Did we talk about that while I popped off?
It bombed, man. Yep.
Not
it
well.
bombed.
Yeah.
It bombed,
Yeah.
but they want to push it. They want it to happen. They think it can happen. So exactly like you said, Brian, they're trying to get the kids in right before they have any spending money. Then boom, they'll age into a little bit of pocket money. They'll be working at the Arby's, and they'll have $16 that they got to spend, and they're going to spend it on Blue Beetle 2 when it makes it to the movie theater. I think you're spot on, Brian.
Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to be. Sean, do you know there was another Blue Beetle at one time? Do you know about this?
Oh, there were 3 Blue Beetles. The one that you have up there right now is Ted Cord. Sorry. And the original, what the hell was his name? Looking it up.
Let's go back to time.
Don't remember. He was way old though.
No.
But yeah.
No
The original Blue Beetle was Dan Garrett. And so Blue Beetle, okay, we're getting real stupid here. There was a comic book company called Charlton Comics, and DC absorbed Charlton Comics and then repurposed and reused a lot of the characters that made Charlton Comics. So Blue Beetle, Dan Garrett was his name, and then he went over and Ted Cord was much more a character kind of like, I'm living up to the the importance of this character, right? Like I took on this persona to honor the legacy of Dan Garrett. So yes, there have been a couple Blue Beetles. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Maybe they'll make a different Blue Beetle, and then they could tie it into the movie somehow too. Maybe they start again, and then bring in the cast movie.
Yeah, it's tough because I think there's 2 different generations at play here. You have the Ted Cord original Blue Beetle fans that want to see him quipping with the booster golds, and then you have the younger generation, or again a Hispanic target audience or younger. They just want a more diverse character, and then the Jamie Reyes. And again, his take on Blue Beetle is a lot different in terms of how it operates. Like, he uses the scarab and taps into it in a way that Ted Cord never did. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack. It's a lot of weird comic book shit. Let's just be honest. There's just a lot there.
And they've been working on Booster Gold too, so maybe they would tie them together somehow.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
They could. I think, especially after Ted Cord was killed off in the comic books and Jamie Reyes kind of came up, Booster Gold took on a couple little mentor roles. It was really hard for him, I think, too. Or at least they made it seem like it was hard for him to accept it for a while, but then realizing this is what Ted Cord would do, is be a mentor to, the new generation. So,
Booster Gold sounds like a cryptocurrency.
how much time you got? What do you want me to tell you about Booster Gold, man?
Yeah, Mike, how you feeling about Booster Gold? What are you thinking?
I think you should buy. I think it's going to be the currency of the future. I think you should get in now. Right. Get in now at the beginning. Get in with those Beetle bucks.
Big bad Beetle bucks.
Remember Beetleborgs? Remember Beetleborgs?
Yep.
He's just singing, man.
Yeah, I was singing it. Big bad Beetle bug.
Another that's another that's a toy novelty that they're trying to push. They're like it's a C tier property that the executives just desperately want to happen.
Yeah. Beetleborgs, man. What a time. Dude, the show was ridiculous, but I remember watching it as a kid. Oh, this isn't Power Rangers. You know, what the hell is this shit? Oh, Rita. My Rangers. Oh, that's Alpha. Aye. You know, fuck, man. Anyways, I know I don't know what I'm saying, but this is moving forward. We got a Blue Beetle animated series happening, and Booster Gold appeared in the episode of Justice League Unlimited. Thanks, Queen. Booster Gold. I wonder who would play Booster
series.
Gold.
Justice League Unlimited, fantastic series. You know, it's a good. It was a great expansion from the original Justice League animated show. Dealt with a lot of different characters from different timelines and a lot of Easter eggs in that one. But yes, the Booster Gold episode was pretty good. What was the name? Bruce Timm? Is that who it is? Yeah,
Bruce Timm is the Batman guy.
Yeah. No, the guy that does. So Booster Gold has a robot named Skeets that kind of gives him some shit. So it's pretty funny.
Skeets.
Skeets what's his superpower?
Yeah, that's a good question.
He's a robot, man. He's a little robot, okay. little talky robot guy that just flies around. There you go.
R2D2
skills.
R2D2. Yeah, it kind of sounds like some Star Wars shit right there. But speaking of Star Wars, everybody, the Schwartz is with you one more time because Spaceballs is coming back for a sequel. And that leads me to our featured story of the night. So Josh Gad, everybody. Josh Gad is attached to produce and star in the new Spaceballs. That's right, we're getting Spaceballs 2. And Mel Brooks is attached to this too. He's helping out too, producing it. And they're going to do it for Amazon. Apparently, Amazon has not commented about this, but Deadline broke this news. John Greenbaum is coming in, who did Barb and Stargo to Vista Del Mar. He's going to direct this. Now, Josh Gad is also helping with writing the script with Benji Sammet. And they're going to put this together, and there's no details about what it's actually going to be, but it is a sequel to Spaceballs. And I just can't believe we're doing this after like how long it's been. 1987, this first one came out. You know, it was spoofing Star Wars, so it was like a Mel Brooks production spoofing Star Wars. And I love it. Barf, John Candy, freaking legend himself. You had Bill Pullman. Awesome as Lone Star, yeah. Of course, Mel Brooks in there. Rick Moranis was awesome in this shit. I love Rick Moranis. Will these people come back? Is that the thing? I mean, John Candy passed away, but you have Bill Pullman come back and be Lone Star again, maybe, and it's a kind of like a Han Solo type deal. I think they were flying around like a Winnebago or something, right? Wasn't it a Winnebago? But I love Spaceballs. I can't believe we're actually doing a sequel after all this time. But the question is, are they going to spoof the new stuff? Or do they just spoof like Empire Strikes Back? It is like as if, you know, we just do the next movie, you know, and keep it in sequence. And then joke about how they could be even more, maybe tease like Return of the Jedi as the next one after that. That could be kind of fun. I can see Mel Brooks doing something like that as well. But I'm just shocked for all this time we're getting Spaceballs 2. May the Schwartz be with you. And get Spaceballs a t-shirt, Spaceballs a coffee mug, Spaceballs a boxer shorts, Spaceballs, the anal plug. Mike, what do you think about this? Do you think that is the Schwartz with you? Do you want to see? Do you want to see the Schwartz come back one more?
Why did somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Just because it was a topical reference based on the last product that you're saying.
Product placement.
Yeah. So what are the other sound bites? I just kind of wonder what you guys think I pulled tonight for the drop. So I'll give you 1 second to think. Spaceballs. What would I pull?
What would Mike pull?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby.
Mike.
Come back, you fat bearded! Come back, you fat bearded!
Hello, my baby.
Okay,
Hello, my
that
honey.
didn't work.
Hello, ragtime gal.
What, can you guys hear that shit?
Yes, we hear all of that. We hear all of that, Mike.
Okay, just now it's playing for me. Just now I'm hearing it.
Oh no!
Boy.
That's
Oh, you
fine.
put it up. Great.
Yeah, that was a lot. But
I'm
you're excited about
Brian. I'm excited. It's not my favorite Mel Brooks property. I'm more of a young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood guy, but it's still hysterical too. They're combing the desert. The big thing, Brian, the big thing, and you kind of mentioned it, is if they can. Oh shit! I got in trouble for being too loud a minute ago. Is if they can pull Rick Moranis back from his recluse lifestyle, raising his kids instead of giving us his comedic art that we deserve. So if they pull Rick Moranis back, dude, it'll be so amazing. I can't believe Mel Brooks is still up and doing projects. That's amazing. He's gonna live forever.
Do you think he'll be in this, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, he's only got to play a 900-year-old yogurt. He won't have to wear makeup anymore.
Yeah, I think that'd be freaking great. Like, why not put a bunch of makeup on him? He'd be like, and he joked about Spaceballs, the sequel in the movie too. So there'll probably be some nice little jokes about that again, making fun of like that we finally got the sequel. But do you think this would be something like? Do you think this would be like a sequel to Empire Strikes Back, or do you think they're going to play off of like the new franchise, like where Star Wars is now?
I think that Mel Brooks has been making vaudeville jokes from the 1920s for every project that he's ever made. So it's always just kind of the basic real human stuff, and then peppered with, just kind of the most obvious takes on pop culture that he can do. Like that's his style, that's his shtick, and that's why we love him. So, it'll be a little bit of new stuff, but a lot more of the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. What do you think, Sean? Are you super excited about Spaceballs coming back for a sequel since 1987? And again, do you think that they can get the gang back together? Can Rick Moranis crawl out of his shell and come back to the big screen one more time to play his Darth Vader version? Dark Helmet, right? One more time?
I mean, I'd be more surprised if John Candy came back for it. Because he's dead.
Yep.
But I'm a little mixed on this one. Like, I know that they did History of the World. They did like a new one a couple years back too.
Yeah,
those were funny. Those were really good.
They did fine. Like, I feel like we, to get another Spaceballs at this late in the game, sure, go ahead. It's just going to be littered with cameos and funny little things. I do want them to do a pretty decent spoof of the sequel trilogy. Force Awakens all the way through. Whoa, sorry, by my head. Like, I feel like there's a lot there to kind of pull in, kind of like what they did with the other ones. So, yeah, no, I love Spaceballs. It's timeless. I don't need another one, but I'm happy to get another one. I think like that's another way to kind of look at this. Like, we didn't need the other stuff, but yeah, I mean, fuck it. If the guy wants to work, let the guy work. Josh Gad's for me. So, yeah, I'll watch.
Do you think he's going to play Barf's kid, do you think?
Oh, shit. I think unless you steal that role from him, Brian. I think you nailed it. I think Josh Gad would do a great one, or get
guaranteed.
What I haven't seen is the guy. I want to see Josh Gad, and I want to see the guy that plays Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows in the same room together. Because I swear to God, I get the two of them very much confused.
Harvey, man. I worked with Harvey before. He was on Thundermans.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
He's awesome. He's so cool. He was like, Thunder Fam! Ho, ho, hui, what, he had karate and shit. He was great. But he's an awesome human being. I'm so happy that his career has like blossomed the way it is. He's not Josh Gad. I know him in real life. He's really he's a friend of the show, man. I love him. I'd try to get him on the show. I'd be fucking dope. But he's hilarious.
But did he fuck Qbert like Josh Gad did? I
don't think so.
Pixel, the movie. He didn't fuck Qbert in the nose.
That's true.
Did you have a chance to ask him?
I have not. I'll text him. We'll see.
Thank you.
But I'm like, that's what I thought first. I'm like, maybe he'll play Barf, or maybe they'll just like have him be Barf as if he's John Candy, and then. But I feel like it might be more fun if he's Barf's kid, and then you have Bill Pullman come back to be Lone Star, and they have a whole thing about them together in the Winnebago one more time, flying. It could be kind of fun. I think. And then you gotta find everybody else. So I don't know who else. If they don't get Rick Moranis, like they'll probably have like a new kind of. If they do the sequel trilogy, they're going to have somebody else like an Adam Driver type character. It would be kind of funny if it was just Rick Moranis and the Adam Driver thing now.
I think Adam Driver should just be in it. But playing like just
That would be
a spoof
incredible.
of his Rilo Ken shit. Oh my god, that'd be great. No,
That'd
he's
be-
Rilo Ken in Spaceballs. Just drop that character in there. Oh man, that'd be so
They could be
stupid.
fucking. That'd be so stupid. GR, are you excited about this Spaceballs 2 coming back after all these years? And is there anybody else think that could be in this movie? Like as we're spitballing names.
Well, sorry, but a 37-year-old sequel? Give me a break. I mean, the first one was all right. It wasn't great, in my opinion. I mean, it was a parody, but you know, it is what it was. But if they could get Rick to do it, it might be worth watching. But I think that's got a snowball's chance in hell of ever happening.
Yeah,
Man, it's done.
they tried to get him from the new Ghostbusters, and he just flat out turned it down. But you know,
I think he's done with the business. His family is more important to him than this damn industry.
I know he did like a voiceover role not too long ago, but that's not enough to get you back. You know, he's not back on camera. So I would love to see him come back, but you're right. I think you're right. I don't think he would ever come back, which is sad because I think he's an awesome talent. You know, but it is a
He definitely was.
Yeah, but I think, you know, it does make sense. You know, his wife passed away, and when she passed away, he left the business to raise the kids because he was worried about them and not his career. So, I mean, it's a very noble thing that he did, too. And I think he's great.
Family's more important than any job.
Yeah, but I would love to see him come back.
Ain't that?
I
Put
really-
that on a shirt. Put
Yeah,
that on a
yeah.
shirt, Gr.
You know what's going to
That's
say on the
great.
back of it?
Wow. What?
Fast 12. But, you know.
No, Jelligaff.
I'm kind of shocked after all this time. Josh Gad makes sense, though. I think I think it's the barf thing. I think that's what it's going to be. They're going to comb that desert one more time. I just hope they get the cast back together, right? I just think they get the cast back together.
You shall find out.
Is the princess still alive? I can't think of what's her name.
Joan Rivers
No.
is dead. Oh no, wait, the princess. Oh, I know Joan Rivers is dead. Sorry.
Yeah, Joan Rivers passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, about 100 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah. Unfortunately, she's gone. But I mean,
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
let's see. I'm gonna see if she's
yourself.
Princess Vespa.
Daphne Zuniga. Zuniga, still alive. There you go.
Yeah, good luck. She'll come back. You know, why not? Oh, she looks good. She's looking good. Everybody, bring her back. Bring her freaking back. Why not? Bring the whole crew back. We got Spaceballs. Why not? And I really hope Mel Brooks pops in here too to be Yogurt one more time because what's freaking great.
He has to.
Yeah. May the Schwartz with you. Yeah. I see your Schwartz
Drop
is
him
as
up,
big as
man.
mine. Yes.
Drop them up. That's all you need.
What was that? I had a picture of it. I laughed so hard. Prop him up, Sean says. I
Just a
thought it was hilarious when they're like next to each other and he's like, I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. And what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's so much fun. The Schwartz will be with you. And may the Schwartz be with you on your hump day, everybody. I hope you Schwartz it up and get that yogurt deep in tonight. So happy hump day. And thank you for humping it up and bringing the Schwartz back tonight. Anyways, everybody, appreciate you so much. Happy hump day. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control as always. Woo! It was a great humpy edition of Humpy Kruse Control today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Juneteenth. I hope you had a great time. Spanked the baby and licked a llama because we did the same thing with you tonight. So thank you for being here on Kruse Control. My intelligent, fucking brainly genius, fucking mastermind, Mike Casey, co-host. Thank you so much for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you so much. Hope you had a great time, and keep bringing it back, bringing the smoothness, buttery biscuits, and all the ladies
biscuits.
on Kruse Control every day. You're here. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we got Queen joining the Spice Brothers here at the end. Thanks everybody. That was a good time. Sorry about the technical mishaps. Let me see if I can get one more on the way out.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
I love that. Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
That's such a fucking crazy. Like, check please, and they're fucking out. You know. Mr. Thirsty Daddy, G.R. Waters, thank you so much for being on our Kruse Control. Appreciate you. Having a great night. Thank you for joining us on this Hump Day edition. I hope you had a great time and enjoy the rest of your Hump Day.
Yeah, all what? 4 hours left of it. Hey, we got a lot. We can get some serious humping in yet.
Yeah, thanks, Quad.
You'll get in.
Yeah. The day is not done for the hump. It's not done. There's still lots of humping time left. Hump until the sun don't shine no more. And then it comes back up again. Mr. Sean Sullivan, thank you for being on Kruse Control, man. Appreciate you as always. Hope you had a great time. Our comic book king. And, you know, it's Sean Control time. So thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate you.
We don't need to say that again. You know, if it's Wednesday, you know it's going to be Kruse Control. So happy to be here with you all. GR, Mike, Brian, thank you guys so much. Everyone in the chat, you've all been so lovely. What a great day. What a great hump day. And can't wait to get back into it next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah. We're going to hump it up again next week, as we always do on Kruse Control. Woo! But thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. It's gonna be a freaking. I'm gonna put hot takes. No, here we go. June 19th, everybody. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And you know what? You gotta keep spreading that love every day, in and out, all around about, to keep the Kruse Control numbers going strong, going firm, going tight, going great. You gotta spread the word. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You gotta tell your friends, your family, uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great uncles and aunts and grandmas and grandpas and cousins and friends and nephews and lordy, every dog, animal, beast that comes in your backyard that slaps a llama, makes a baby. Tell them to subscribe to Kruse Control. Tell the marsupilami, the beavers, the badgers, the bears, oh my, every woodland creature that comes around and then goes yak, yakety up. And they subscribe, you can subscribe to the llamas that fucking kicked the kangaroo in the balls. And they subscribed after that because it was great. They hugged, they had a beer, they kissed another fucking chinchilla that crawled by very slowly. That lemur goes, I want to have some too. And he licked the llama too, and they became magical, and they saw beavers flying through the sky. That was fucking nuts, because they subscribed to Kruse Control. You can see all that shit. It's like they were on fucking shrooms. Before they were shrooms, it was actually a pecking chicken egg. They were fucking on. It was fucking nuts, but they all subscribed to like you can do. The mailman got involved. He was like, what the fuck is happening right now? But I will fucking subscribe to because I love it so much. And they all get together as one fucking big fucking happy family. And you can subscribe to. Spread that love. Love you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Lick a llama, kiss a baby, and bring sexy back. Sorry, JT, you're going to jail. Anyways, have a great night, everybody. Until Friday. See ya. Yeah.